Secretary General, Excellencies, fellow honorees, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it really is on behalf of the men and women of ExxonMobil that it is my privilege to accept this Global Leadership Award. And I have a few of my colleagues with me tonight that are deeply engaged in these programs, developing the public-private partnerships and developing the partnerships with the UN. And I want them to stand and be recognized along with me and our employees, if they would stand. Well, it is an honor to be recognized by the United Nations Foundation alongside such distinguished humanitarian leaders. The UN Foundation is making a powerful difference in the world. Over the years, it has been especially valuable in strengthening the cause of global health and poverty eradication, obstacles that must be overcome to achieve future progress. The Foundation has been particularly effective at bringing together diverse groups in the pursuit of common goals. This Global Leadership Award underscores an important principle of that cooperation, how the public and private sector working in concert can most effectively engage key social and economic challenges faced by many of the world's struggling economies. To meet these challenges, strong partnerships with those who have expertise in fields such as public health, education, and community development are critical. By working in a systematic way, all of us, business, governments, and non-government agencies, can achieve our shared goals. As this award testifies, together we are making progress on two key priorities in the campaign against malaria and promoting economic opportunities for women. Almost 2 decades ago, we at ExxonMobil identified malaria as a major threat to our operations in Africa. We saw firsthand how malaria endangered our employees, suppliers, and the communities in which we lived and worked. We saw how it impeded business productivity and economic development at every stage. To address these challenges, we instituted a workplace malaria control program. Our approach combats malaria through awareness, mosquito bite prevention, medication, and early diagnosis and treatment. Since those early days of our business focus, ExxonMobil has expanded its malaria program beyond its own workforce to work with organizations like the UN Foundation's Nothing But Nets program that provides life-saving bed nets to millions of people. Since 2000, when we launched the ExxonMobil Malaria Initiative, we have committed more than $100 million to helping identify and share best practices that include anti-malarial drugs, treatment programs, long-range research, and advocacy. These programs have contributed to the international efforts that have reduced malaria deaths by 20% over the last decade. And while these results are gratifying, obviously, we have much more to do. A second priority we share with the United Nations Foundation is building economic opportunities for women. As research clearly shows, investing in women is a catalyst for broader economic development and advancement. Companies such as ExxonMobil stand to benefit when economies grow and communities are strong. To this end, ExxonMobil created the Women's Economic Opportunity Initiative in 2005 to assist women with the access, skills, and tools they need to participate in the economies of developing regions. For instance, we're helping to develop women entrepreneurs and business leaders through training, mentoring, and business networks. We supported the establishment of regional networks in Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America. We're also supporting the deployment of technologies that aid women as they expand their income-generating activities. For example, we're assisting women farmers in Benin in using new irrigation technologies to extend their growing season, allowing them to farm throughout the country's 6-month dry season. We're also assisting women in Uganda by increasing their access to energy so they can work, meet, or travel at night. By empowering women with technologies that help them meet basic needs, This program helps save them time and labor. In turn, this enables them to invest more of their energies in growing their business and caring for their families. In our work all over the world, we see opportunities to help support economic and social progress in the communities in which we live and work. We also see the example set by the United Nations Foundation in bringing together partners to achieve extraordinary results. We know that by carefully selecting partners, building on each other's strengths, and systematically measuring where we have the biggest impact, we can increase our effectiveness and our outreach. Let me close with my personal thanks for all the work accomplished by those in this room, for the UN Foundation, and for all those who recognize their responsibility to contribute to progress and development. And again, I thank you for this recognition and for your kind attention.